I'd like to start by thanking the Republic of North Macedonia for leading the OSCE through this hard year. These are very demanding times, and for hosting us in Skopje today, of course. Excellencies, distinguished participants, in less than 2 years, in 2025, we shall be marking the 50th anniversary of the Helsinki Final Act, the commitment that marked the founding of this organization, in which we collectively confirmed our will to promote better relations amongst us and to guarantee conditions in which our people could live in true and lasting peace, free from any threat or attack on their security. Unfortunately, this is not what is happening in our region, much to the contrary. Throughout this year, the lack of consensus and of political will to overcome it has prevailed. Portugal deeply regrets that due to Russia's obstructive positions, Estonia, the only official candidate, was denied the opportunity to take the chairpersonship for 2024 without any serious justification. Portugal is very grateful for the efforts by the Republic of North Macedonia and for Estonia's constructive approach, which enabled an agreement on Malta as the next chair of the OSCE in 2024. We commend La Valletta's willingness to accept this mission at the last minute and to take on this role at such challenging times for the region and for our organization. Different perspectives on the principles enshrined in the founding documents have always coexisted. But historically, there was a genuine political will on all sides to build a security architecture for Europe. Recently, however, the OSCE has been taken hostage by frequent obstructions to consensus, with a negative impact on the proper functioning of the organization and its efforts to ensure security and to promote cooperation in the region. These boycotts, paired with the confrontational logic, are guided by purely national, rogue interests, contrary to the spirit of Helsinki and of Paris. Lack of consensus strangles the functioning of the OSCE and impairs its ability to act on the ground. And we, the 57 participating states, need to start counteracting this disruptive trend. The security of each participating state is globally and inseparably linked to that of all the others. We must continue to preserve OSCE's ability to fulfill its duty and the organization's acquis, its comprehensive approach to security in all three dimensions, its structures, and the operability of the field missions, as well as the mandates of the autonomous institutions. In this regard, Portugal considers the role of the autonomous institutions to be of the utmost importance in safeguarding and promoting the organization's acquis. From the outset, Portugal has prioritized a renewal package for the 4 leaders of the autonomous institutions, because the so-called top 4 have demonstrated excellence, full commitment and transparency when exercising their mandates over the last 3 years. So Portugal believes that the renewal of the mandates of the Secretary General, the RFOM, the HCNM and the Director of ODIHR for at least a year can only be beneficial for the organization, ensuring credibility and effectiveness in the organization's activities in the current challenging circumstances. A special word here to Teresa Ribeiro, who, given all the difficulties and challenges of recent years, has carried out outstanding work as representative on freedom of the media, when we are facing the most serious crackdown on freedom of expression and of the media in the OSCE region. Ms. Ribeiro has acted in an exemplary, transparent and independent manner in defense of pluralism, freedom of expression and media freedom, honoring her mandate. Excellencies, now is the time to restore trust between our countries and engage in a constructive dialogue that helps not only bring peace and stability again to Europe, but also to create the conditions to preserve it. The consensus rule is a matter of responsibility and not a sign of flaws or faltering power. OSCE remains the only multilateral space outside the UN for addressing the serious common challenges in Europe, and we should not forget this. Russia's reckless behavior has had a terrible impact on our organization. Trust has been seriously eroded within the OSCE area, undermining the implementation of OSCE commitments. We regret that we are moving further away from fulfilling the vision of a comprehensive, cooperative and indivisible security community, as once agreed by us. Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine marks an inflection point in the stability of the European security architecture that emerged from the post-Cold War era. It is important that we do not allow the OSCE to become another victim of Russia's reckless behavior. Portugal believes that a strong and independent Ukraine is vital for the stability and security of Europe. We reaffirm our determination to continue supporting Kyiv in exercising its right to self-defense. Therefore, we shall continue to provide Ukraine with military equipment and training because this is currently the most significant contribution to security and cooperation in Europe. We seize this opportunity to say that Russia must stop its aggression and pull its armed forces out of Ukraine immediately, because it bears exclusive responsibility for this terrible war. The risks of spillover effects of Russia's aggression in protracted conflicts in our region are real. The tragic circumstance of ethnic Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh, which counted on Russian connivance, Russia's threats and actions against Moldova and Georgia, in Transnistria, Abkhazia and South Ossetia are also deeply concerning. Portugal supports all initiatives aimed at fostering good faith and political will in implementing the OSCE's comprehensive toolbox across the full conflict cycle and in all three dimensions, including the implementation of the Women, Peace and Security agenda. Dear colleagues, Portugal is deeply committed to effective multilateralism. Our trust in the OSCE is unwavering. The OSCE remains one of the guardians of the fundamental acts and values governing security in Europe. The fundamental principles and commitments of the Helsinki Final Act and the Paris Charter must be safeguarded. We are all responsible for this mission. And finally, allow me to again commend the Republic of North Macedonia for steering this organization during 2023 and to wish Malta all success in the new chairmanship. You know that you can count on Portugal's absolute support. Thank you.